Peace and love collective and happy thankful Thursday. How y'all feeling today? Hope you guys have had an amazing day so far. Let's cleanse this energy by calling in my guardians of pure white divine light to be my lightning energy in this reading. Keep me protected and shielded from all low and harsh frequencies they cannot enter. Be a guide to my light as I channel this energy. And I just want to thank you in advance for doing so. So be it, so it is. All right, y'all take some deep breaths in your nose. Let's blow it out of your mouth with the intention to release here. Okay. Let's release. Let's meditate. Let's cleanse your energy. Let's cleanse the energy. We got 741 hertz in the background, cleansing the energy and the nervous system as well. It is a topic of this discussion on this Thankful Thursday. Let's meditate. Deep breath in your nose. Let's blow out of your mouth. All right, guys. So, Spirit says, say goodbye to the unhealed version of yourself. Okay, you're about to take off. The countdown has begun. The next 24 hours are going to be really powerful for someone in this collective. So I have abstract paint could be significant for someone, or art. Doing the abstract paint as an art or do it in the resin form, that could be therapy for your nervous system. So it may come up on your timeline. It may come up in some kind of way. This could be definitely somebody's life purpose is to be a abstract painter, artist with resin to create therapy for the nervous system. Okay. Big message for somebody. Then I heard, now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? So that's in the energy as well. So I feel like there is definitely a thing called a spiritual like intelligence. Like I feel like some of us are literally like agents in the spiritual intelligence. And when I reference that to like say movies where like action movies where it's, they talking about the CIA and people being undercover, and then when their cover gets blown or get compromised, they be having to have to get a whole new identity. You know what I mean? And for some of us that happens, like me having to start my channel completely over. And at first I was very hurt, but after now I processed all the hurt and I could see all my and all of my worth. By losing it, my reaction gave me my worth. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like it showed me like this is your passion, look at you. If that makes sense on the outside looking in at that abstract painting myself. You know, me as a whole. You know what I mean? It showed me my worth. It showed me it was okay to start over again, so I started over again with a new identity. So if you change phone numbers a lot, if you have different pages, you is different versions of you in different timelines that things like this happen. Okay, you may think it's just, oh my gosh, why do I always got to do this? But it's a reason why. You know what I mean? Something gets compromised. Something goes unknown, unbeknownst to you. Okay, so we get a new identity a lot. Um, and with that, um, sent from heaven in the energy. Third eye activations are happening. No more density. You know, like when you're on a plane and when it's in the different areas, it, you can hear more or less. Y'all know that what that is, density on the plane, right? It's been a lot of energy, and not just with on this channel, but it's been a lot of energy about planes. Like lots and lots and lots of energy about planes, and now it makes sense. That brings sounds to your ears. So spirits say we've been traveling on a spiritual plane that had a lot of turbulence as well. But we now regain control. It's leveled out. There's a leveled playing field. We are on fair grounds. Okay? So this message of you are on solid ground is going to go a little something like this. Okay? In the past here, we have been raising our vibration. Like you've been doing an amazing job to raise your vibration and see where there are work that can be done. There's always work that can be done. There's always wisdom that can be practiced. You have learned this, okay? You have surrendered to this in this present moment, okay? And now here in the future, which 5 minutes from now is the future, you can see some point of your life as a learning experience, right? To bring you to be very, very thankful on this Thankful Thursday for your spiritual growth. Look at that eye, third eye. Look at that. Telling a great story here because you have been receiving a lot of strength and guidance. Spirit is your best friend at this time because they bring great harmony and great resolution with angelic protection, with can't make it up, do the work. Do all the work. You have been. So we do have emotional fulfillment in the energy, and we also have abundance and prosperity in the energy. Because for a lot of you guys, you had to do the work to know that your sexual energy is sacred. That was a work for some of you guys. That was work for some of you guys to take back control, to harmonize your own energy with your own resolution. A lot of you guys' strength and guidance was your own resolution from all these signs and reminders that you were shown, okay, in your transformation with this honesty and communication you receive from the divine and from within, okay, and from without, washing away everything, keeping that aura safe and secure, right? So you're about to receive manifestation, padow, okay, clearing, canceling, and releasing is divine timing for all of this. Okay. Wow, you have been receiving honest communication from the universe as well. And you have been receiving it in a harmonious way. And that feeling, I could have did that better. No, you just surrendered to the fact that, okay, I did it the way that I was supposed to do it, so it would be a learning experience. It all happened the way it was supposed to happen because it was a learning experience. This is just not being upset when things don't go exactly as planned. Someone is learning that could lower your frequency. Okay. Wow. Something about its strength in numbers as well. Okay, so continue to nurture yourself. Continue to show yourself grace. Continue to show yourself and this universe compassion. Okay. Wow. So yeah, that was kind of like a free write that I had, the last part about The plane, like that was really like spirit, like really like, yeah, y'all been on the plane. A lot of you guys now haven't even been realizing that you was on the plane. So yeah, you could have had a lot of things going on with your ear chakras. I remember the ear chakra card kept coming out here a few times with the angel guide therapy. Yeah, raising your vibration, raising your frequency, learning the lesson, surrendering to the divine, doing that work. All right, what else do you need to know? Look, Eight of Pentacles. It's over. I said that. That was the first thing I said, y'all. Say goodbye to the unhealed version of yourself. You're about to take off. The countdown. Okay? Wow. Look, can't make it up. Look. Wow. Wow. 10, 10. Wow. Wow. Yeah, look. Look. Best version. Unhealed versions is out the window. Now that we found love, what are we gonna do? Look at that. Look at the hand over there, handing it to you. Wow. Yeah, somebody took their baton when they got their baton. Like you took your baton. This is almost like giving like a relay race with the healing communities, with the soul tribes coming together. Wow. Wow. Yep, look, I can't make it up. Walking on the surface, doing it on purpose. Okay. This is a new you. This is a new version of you. Yeah, look, wow. The enlightened version. This is for, I'm talking to a healed person. You healed a version of you. The old version of you is now gone. Completely demolished. Demolition. That last final betrayal, that did it. Yep, that did it. This is completing a cycle. This is seeing everything and everyone respectfully as they are. You see everybody clearly and you see things clearly around you because you have surrendered to who you are. Look, the sun. You have surrendered to who you are. Got the King of Cups. Somebody could have ended something with the King of Cups, or you will be. Or this King of Cups could be in some form of a transformation. Yep, could be in some sort of a transformation, or this is your transformation, or this person is a part of your transformation. And here's some more energy. You're on solid ground. You're on solid ground. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. So you're accepting who you are. You've been accepting exactly who you are. You received the Pentacle. Somebody could be getting ready to receive some type of award as well. This is a divinely orchestrated event. Yeah. I also hear don't accept every invitation that comes towards you as well. Somebody could be wanting to steal your joy. Somebody could be wanting to steal your shine. Surrender to the divine guidance. Surrender to heed all messages. Heed all warnings in the energy as well. Everybody who wants to come back from the past is not good. They don't all have good intentions. Yep, Eight of Swords. That's what this energy was feeling like just then. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to your family. Yep, I'm telling you the truth. High Priestess on the Ten of Cups. Keep your family surrounded in prayer. Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Keep yourself surrounded and covered in prayer. Cover your temple. Cover your crown. You get the instructions to do this because you are the healer of your bloodline. So whoever comes to mind that you need to pray for, or you pray for out of nowhere, that's because that's the person you need to pray for. Even if it's somebody from your past, I heard. Even if it's somebody from your past. Surrender to the fact that you are a prayer warrior. You are a divine mother overall. You know people in the spirit. They everybody have their own experiences, and even if they may have treated you not so nice, that doesn't mean they don't have a spirit, and they haven't raised their frequency, and they haven't asked God for forgiveness, and they could have done their work. So if you feel the need to pray for someone, if it comes in your heart to pray for someone, don't choose resentment. We had Seth and the energy this week. If y'all didn't see all the messages, the God of resentment. So don't have resentment in your heart. Okay, you found love. So what you can do with it is do that. That's the energy that somebody gonna get tested with here, because something gonna be placed on your heart, something gonna be placed on your spirit, something gonna be placed on your brain. Okay, or a vision in that third eye, or you already had the vision. Pray for the person. Okay. It's a big energy here. Take that opportunity. Yep, Queen of Wands. Just showed y'all the Queen of Wands. That's who you're gonna have to take that. Yeah, that's who taking the opportunity to use that magic for good, to use that protection for good, because you serve the highest light, no matter what you call it. You serve the highest light. That's who I'm talking to. That's who is in a healed version of themselves. That's who is saying goodbye to the unhealed version of themselves. I'm talking to a person who is on solid ground. You are on solid ground, and you know that you're on solid ground. You know that you braced for cover. You know that you covered what you needed to cover. You covered what you needed to cover by cleansing it, reviving it, bringing it back alive, finding the keys, finding the missing puzzle pieces. That's what you've been doing. And it's 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. That's what you've been doing. So in that learning experience, you can see the unseen world where some of those around you can't. Yeah, where some of those around you can't. So let's use that here. Okay? Let's use that here. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. Okay? That's in the energy as well. Yeah. Look. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. They're going to be a party. It's a celebration. Look, the love was right there with the chariot. But also, like I said, keep everybody prayed up. Okay, prayed up till my days up. If y'all never heard Oshun, the group, conscious group, listen to them. Actually, I'll put a couple of songs on our community board, guys. Make sure y'all go check out our community board. I want to get to posting regularly over there, because I have built a community before, and then I left that platform, and Spirit is like, yeah, let's get back to work. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. Make sure you guys check out our community board. Final message here, Spirit. Final message. Final message. Final message. We got a King of Wands on the sun. So there could definitely be someone here who's trying to find their way back as well. Okay? Someone could really want some forgiveness. Somebody could feel sorry for not choosing you in this energy today as well. But this could be an offer coming in from this King of Wands to this Queen of Wands, this Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Or like I said, this could be somebody you used to be with in the past that may need some prayer. Okay? The King of Wands landed on the sun. Alright, this could be somebody's son as well. Okay, this could be somebody's son as well that needs the prayer. Okay. And lastly, guys, we're going to close out this message of you're on solid ground. We're going to get some angel numbers here that's connected to this message today. Let's get some angel numbers. And definitely stay prayed up and keep your protection up, collective. Keep your aura cleansed at this time. Angel numbers for the collective. Thankful Thursday message. What do they most need to know? 1111. Call that out, too. See? Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to say. My channel, before I switched to this one, brought me back to the 1111. Why I said it earlier. If I said it, I hope I said it. My other channel, before I had to do this one, I had just changed it to Angel Speak 1111. So that was my intuition already speaking to me and telling me what was the next move, but I wasn't recognizing that it was going to be a next move, because 414 is even more connected to me, like my soul and my soul's journey. So it was just mighty funny to me that I named it 1111 and then it got wiped out. So before 1111 actually come out, I'm like, I know I was right on when I wrote this down on this paper. And then it came in, we were sent from heaven. You know what I mean? Third eyes has been activated. There's no more density. You know what I mean? Like your plane has landed. That's the energy here. Your intuition has landed. Like it's not going nowhere. Like you mastered it. Like somebody mastered their intuition here. And this could be where somebody around you just never saw that you would, or never thought that you would ever do this. That could be in this energy as well with 333. One final angel number in this message. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 with triple zeros on the bottom. So 1111, intuition. Trust in yourself. Your inner whisper is working hard to let you know that it is guiding you. Listen. Listen in. What is it saying? Feel it. Where is it telling you to go next? See it. Close your eyes and allow. Trust the path that you are on. Affirmation. My intuition speaks to me and I listen. I trust that all things are happening for a purpose that has been assisting you with raising your vibration. It's understanding that everything is happening for a purpose. Okay, so leave one of the affirmations in the comments, or make sure you write these down, guys. Okay, also be sure to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to get notified when we post new content. If you would like to get to know your own personal story, you can do so by clicking the link in the description bar, but it's also going to be on the screen, www.angelspeakllc.com. Okay. So 333 says potential. Your chance to reach your highest of potentials is here. Perseverance has gotten you where you are. You have been through so much, and this guidance is here to show you that you are exactly where you need to be. My affirmation. My potential is infinite. I use my strength as my ally to pursue my highest good. That's where you at surrendering at. To knowing you is exactly where you need to be. Literally. Okay. I also just heard I am financially free. That's another affirmation that somebody here needs to say. I am financially free. I am financially free. I am financially free. I feel like this could be somebody's masculine and feminine energy that has assisted them with transforming. The Queen of Wands, she's been doing her work to bring in the money on a psychological level by clearing out her subconscious and replacing the things that need to be replaced, unlearning habits, frequency, sacred energy. No more energy exchange with nobody. She's giving that energy and that knowledge to herself with her crystals that come down in the cycles every month, right? She was taking her power back in the area. The Queen of Wands within, King of Wands within yourself has been doing the action work. Okay, taking the spiritual growth, the wisdom, and using it and practicing it. Okay, that's all going to bring a whole full circle in your life. So you probably going to be seeing circles, like circle shapes. If I'm talking to you, you're going to just be randomly be seeing circle shapes. It's something about the sacred action and decisive focus between the masculine and the feminine energy in this in this reading, which leads to persistence. 1, 2, 3, 4, which leads to knowing that you are completing the steps. It says, keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and all of your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. Affirmation says, I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey and I reap the rewards of my persistence. I said something about somebody's about to get an award as well, and that's literally here. It's also something about lanterns. I noticed that lantern on the hermit as well. Okay, you have been being led by light, you have been cleansed by that purest light as well. Wow. With triple zeros on the bottom that says guidance. It says you have the full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning. Where one cycle ends, a new begins. Affirmation. I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. Period. What a powerful message if you're on solid ground. And we're going to close out with one positive message to take with you to stand on this solid ground. Okay? What was lost is now found. You own solid ground. Say goodbye to the unhealed version of yourself. You're about to take off. You're in a countdown. The next 24 hours is highly significant. Okay? Highly significant. Trust your intuition. I also just heard, you got that whip appeal on me. Whatever you want is alright with me. 'Cause you got that whip appeal on me. Just another side note, y'all, okay? Y'all know I plays too much, okay? But let's one final positive message. Positive message for the collective. Thankful Thursday message. We out of here. You are worthy and loved. You are worthy and loved. That's what they want you to know, that you are worthy and you are loved. See how that one fit right over there? Take that in and laugh as often as you can. Okay, laugh as often as you can. Take every opportunity to laugh as often as you can. Okay, because the confusion is definitely about to be over. Okay, the confusion is about to be over. You're on solid ground. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace and love.